This is Ross and Scott from Ross Hastie Signs. Ross, what is a traditional signwriter?
A traditional signwriter is somebody that produces signs predominantly by hand and the way they've been done for many years.
Scott, what are the tools you need to do the job?
The tools we need are mostly just similar to artist tools, except the brushes that we use are slightly different. The brushes have a sort of flat edge to them, they're chisel shaped, and that helps when you come to do lettering especially. The brushes are made of sable hair, which is like actually a weasel animal, and they hold a lot of paint because the hair has got little barbs that go up. And apart from that, just the standard tools that you need. Paint, which is quite a special paint that we use. It's quite a hard wearing enamel which covers very well. So it's especially if you're hand lettering something, you don't want to have to give it two coats. So, rulers and pencils, general stuff.
How did you get into signwriting?
I met an older chap called Stuart McClaren when I was 12. My mum took me to a car show and he was painting a car there, and I thought it was pretty cool, and I kicked around for the full job speaking to him, and when he was done I thought, you know, I'm going to learn how to do that, and I did.
Scott, what did you study to become a professional signwriter?
When I started doing signwriting, it was quite a closed trade where all the signwriters that I knew wanted to keep it to themselves. They didn't want to share the information because it was a lot of it was secret to them, and they didn't want people stealing their work. Then I found out there was a City and Guilds course at Telford College in Edinburgh, which I was fortunate enough to attend, and so I did that course, and it was very helpful.
Ross, what's the best thing about your job?
The best thing about the job is that no 2 days are the same. It's a skill that's welcomed all around the world, so you can travel with it, and you get to be genuinely creative every day.
What's been your best job ever?
Best job ever in Glasgow was being project manager on the interior for St Andrew's Cathedral, and best job ever abroad was working on a mural in a place called Lincoln, Illinois in America, and there's about 200 artists in a small town doing different murals throughout the town, and that was a fantastic week.
Scott, what's been the strangest job you've been asked to do?
Strangest job I've been asked to do was to put gold leaf onto a pavement in New York. It was part of an arts project where once the pavement was covered in gold, you had to watch it deteriorate with people walking on top of it.
Ross, what are your top tips for getting started as a signwriter?
Ideally, you'd want to find a working signwriter and try and get some experience on site with them. There's plenty of good books out there and videos on YouTube and such that you could educate yourself with. But mainly it's just practice if you've got to put in the time.
Ross, what makes you most proud?
I'm proud that by the age of 17 I'd learned how to do this craft to an acceptable level, enough that I was able to set up my own business, and I've been self-employed since then.